Let's talk about the books that you have to use in first year. In first year, there are three subjects: anatomy, biochemistry, and physiology. In anatomy, there are mainly many books. Mainly the students use the Vishram Singh and BDC. I suggest that you have to use Vishram Singh because it contains a good diagram. You can also use BDC, no problem if you get from the senior, you can use. But anatomy is the major subject because it consists of about 60 to 70% of the first year. Okay, and in the anatomy there is handbook that you have to use. So the first book it is the okay. You have to use BDC handbook only. It's like good and like there are 7 8 questions on BDC, but you have to do it early for the basics. It shouldn't be ready because you are completed. And from the regional anatomy like the head leg, the upper leg, lower leg. Or else you can use BDC or you can use the Vishram Singh. Like you can see in the Vishram Singh book, the diagram are good. You can easily do a such diagram. Wherever in case if you see the Vishram Singh, the diagram is not such a proper that you can do. That's why I suggest you that you have to use Vishram Singh. Okay. Genetic portion is already given in the handbook. Okay. So there is no need of another genetics. So you have to use BDC handbook, Vishram Singh. The best portion about anatomy is not the best, but some difficult in the imagination. You can use that last phrase in this. Every person has this book, should have this book, because it consists of 3D imagining system. You can easily visualize the nose, the muscle, and many other things. You can also add some photography here there. So this book should have Gray's Anatomy from student. I not use that much, but if you have some doubt in topic, then you can look at that book to solve that doubt. Diagram are also given very well in the Gray's Anatomy also that you can suggest. And the ones is the important topic which is embryology. Not underestimate embryology. It is useful very well. It useful so much. Yeah, Vishram Singh and IBT, two books. Use any one you prefer, but use read and try to understand because this is helpful and it is also important in PG. Vishram Singh utilized good in first year in anatomy handbook. Vishram Singh like the Atlas for Human Anatomy, and you can see the clinical embryology. And I am a Marrow user, so I have already anatomy Marrow now. If I download from like Telegram and anatomy revision notes, I already there. For like revision, I added many other things also. It is not for you, you have to use these books only at that time. You can also make your own notes. Okay, like thyroid gland, but many other things you can do. Now next about the biochemistry. In the biochemistry, I recommended that you have to use Vasudevan because वासुदेवन वेरियस टॉपिक जो है वो सारे अच्छे से दिए गए हैं बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट सत्यनारायण भी यूज करते हैं बट उससे ये बुक अच्छी है मीन्स यू हैव नॉट जस्ट थिंक दैट हाउ कैन यू राइट एग्जाम you have to develop some concept and some understanding. So you have to use Vasudevan book. If you are good at reading an iPad, you can use. If you don't have iPad, it's okay. You can also line book that is also good. In the physiology, Guyton and Hall is a cross standard book. In the first year, it might look some difficult to use this book because you are just entering MBBS. It's slightly difficult, but once you read some chapters of initial basic, and you have to develop a habit, you have to read every day these things. Then only you can develop the habit. It is the old version, but the latest one you can read. So three subject physiology, guidance and all. You, I use Samuelian at last, not at last, but for develop for to how to write a question in university, you can't write from this guidance and all. So that you have to use some other books Again, Purana, Sambulingan, these are books you can use, but make sure you use the books initially, like make your question and answers so that you can't feel difficulty at university exam. You have not to think anything about it. You hear anything just up there and read them thoroughly because this is first year you have to develop a habit of reading. Using that because there might be some increase in reading. Biochemistry, also they will use the books. So this is all about the first year student.